first, what did we say again?
Wait,
what?
welcome to Down the Cabana, but you can't say that without a drink in your hand.
Well, then let's start with a drink.
That's why I said let's start with a drink.
But here, we have to drink it in something. Jason just got back from Mexico.
Oh, nice.
And he brought me a couple of glasses as well as Flor de Cana.
What's that?
It's a rum. He thought it was a bourbon because it says on there bourbon something
but
or
it's
other.
rum in bourbon barrels.
In a bourbon barrel.
Are we gonna try that?
No, you brought the other stuff.
Yeah, but we can just try that.
Okay.
And then go to hit the.
But I want to see these glasses. I don't know what they're. He just thought they were.
Oh, nice.
Got a seahorse.
Nice.
A little seahorse.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Come on.
Kudos, Jason.
Yes, thank you. Even though you're not watching this.
Oh, he's watching it.
He's fast asleep.
Yeah, he's watching it.
He's fast asleep normally, but today even more normally because they came in on a red eye and got to the car and the battery was dead.
Oh, serious?
And this one
is a hummingbird?
No, it's not a hummingbird. It's a fish.
Oh, it's a fish?
It's a fish.
Do you want the
seahorse or the fish?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, let's try this. Rum in a...
Flor de Cana. I can't even read this because there's no English on this.
Oh,
this is true from Mexico.
Nice. And this is episode 68.
Es de Mexico.
Episode 68 of Down the Cabana.
Is this 68?
Yeah, this is number 68.
Okay, I need my glasses.
Ooh, 12 year?
Yeah. This is some good stuff, man. Now, I have seen Flor de Cana, but
I have not.
I've not seen this. Does it say rum anywhere?
It says certified carbon neutral.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy.
Certified fair trade.
Sin ingredientes artificiales.
So
libre de gluten.
No gluten.
Certificado kosher.
Wow, it's even kosher.
Gracias por reciclar. Recycling.
Well, you opened it. It's your bottle.
Yeah. Looks pretty darn fancy schmancy, man. Okay. And, well, first, we got to start with this. Because it brings me to another discussion that I had with Jason about the price.
Gosh. About the price? Was it super cheap?
No.
I mean, just because it was Mexico, not because it's super cheap.
No, it was a different booze, possibly at the airport, that I don't remember what the price was, but it was like, $1,000, kind of $2,000 kind of a thing for this bottle.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Well, not too much. It's like
Sorry.
Well, I don't want you to waste it on me.
Waste. Nothing is wasted on you, Dad.
Well, I don't know.
Flor de Cana. All right. Smells like rum, kind of.
I'm used to the 130 proof bourbon that burns your nostrils.
Cheers.
Man, that is smooth.
That is extremely smooth. Wow.
And the finish is
nice.
Really good.
Nice. I can't wait to tell Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
What was the bottle?
I don't. Oh man, I wish he stayed awake.
Did he send you a picture?
No, but just hang on. Talk for a second.
What am I supposed to talk about?
Talk about what we're bypassing right now for Jason's select
it's just
rum.
Bullet bourbon. It was.
So nothing special. So you didn't bring me anything special? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, listen. It was. I was doing this thing with Dale. We're trying to find him some bourbon to get him off of Crown Black, and I thought Bullet Bourbon was one of the ones on the list, and I made a mistake.
Oh.
So I thought I should bring it here. It's not that it's bad, it's just it wasn't the flavor profile
Right.
that we were looking for him.
Come on, man. Where are you?
This is the worst conversation.
Hey,
for
it'll
camera.
get good at someday.
This glass is cool.
Yeah.
These are sweet.
It's good booze. It's a good glass. We're just really dialed in.
Did he talk to you about his conversation with his brother?
Did you talk to him at all?
No, I didn't see him.
Yeah, I'll fill you in on that. As soon as I find this damn picture, it's very important. Come on, man.
Who sent it to you?
It's a picture I took in Scotland.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Well, you probably have like 1,000 photos. Like, good luck finding that in the time that your camera doesn't die.
It's not gonna die.
You remember that episode, Kara, where the camera, or just ended just abruptly? Yeah, Dana didn't have the camera battery.
See, I had this photo earlier, but you interrupted me or something.
Did you send it to me? It was a bottle, right? Like a very expensive bottle. I think you sent it to me.
Yes, I
I
did.
think you sent it to me.
But I want to find it for the one viewer.
I bet I can find
I
it.
can't
fast.
find it. Dad, burn it. I found it and showed it to Jason earlier. I said, "Oh, 2,000? You think that's expensive?" Gosh, what the hell?
I'm in Peru right now.
You're in Peru.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it because I found it earlier.
See who finds it first.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is riveting, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Well, lady and gentlemen. There's just two of you watching.
No.
Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, no.
Wait, I know there's a way that I can just look at the pictures that you sent. Ah, yeah, here it is.
What the hell? Because I had this found.
I don't think you sent me the picture.
I probably accidentally deleted it. Because that's the Wallace Monument. It was after the Wallace Monument.
Yeah, I don't have it. You didn't send it to me.
Yes, I did. You just didn't save it because you don't care
No,
about
no, no.
me.
I'm looking at all the photos that we've ever exchanged.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Yeah. And I don't see it.
No, it was at. It wasn't there. Where's the distillery that we went to? Gosh, this is so stupid.
Well,
Shit-
anyway,
Shitster.
it was
It
it
was-
was like a $10,000
It was
bottle.
53,000 euros for this bottle. 53,000 euros.
And it probably tasted like shit.
I wouldn't know because I did not try a sample of that. They weren't giving samples. That's insane. I showed it to him earlier when we were at dinner. Anyhow, Jason, thank you. This is good rum.
Delicious. So,
Mm.
old Brian.
So, I don't think he watches this. That was bad that we named him because I was going to talk about it using false names.
I don't know. Sometimes
It's
you
just
just
a-
got to put your name on it.
It's just very... Oh, he doesn't mind putting his name on it. We talked about this before when he was posting some crazy shit about there needs to be more violence. And, you know, it started to go bad, but it got nipped in the bud quickly. And I guess he did apologize to Valerie and Jason, which is good.
Apologize for what? For posting on the
For
internet?
for blowing up at him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he blew up at them.
That's kind of the way it sounded. I don't know. All I know is what I saw him post is it's deranged. You can't. So look at all these people that everyone went, wait, that's a doctor, that's a school teacher. I mean, a college professor, I expect it because they're liberal wackadoodles.
But a doctor? Do you hear about that nurse that got fired?
Yeah.
Because
the doctor said
like,
he deserved it, and she went to HR, and they said, okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Did you see the Microsoft DEI guy who got fired?
No. No.
So there's this guy, and he was on like TikTok or whatever, and he was talking about how he got fired from Microsoft after spending 6 years crafting the DEI story at Microsoft. And he got fired because he felt in his heart that he was happy that Charlie Kirk died. And you shouldn't be able to affect my livelihood because of how I feel. I'm like, dude, like, what do you think has been happening to everybody else?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
The biggest problem is that if you are fully psychotic and believe that Trump and everyone who voted for him is Hitler, then of course you're justified killing. But you've got to be off the deep end.
Yeah.
Because anybody, especially Charlie Cook, anybody who watches the videos, you cannot come to the conclusion that they're saying what he was.
That is true.
You can't.
Now, you could say...
What could you say?
You could say that a lot of the videos that you see... Now, I don't know if they're put out by him or not. Like, they could just be, like, taken from his feed and then altered in a way
Could be.
that makes him look like he's just dunking on people all the time. And
he
it's
is
hilarious.
dunking on people all the time.
No, but I've seen, like
Was.
I've seen, like, you know, the setups, right? Where he's, like, very respectful of someone who's obviously batshit crazy. And then I've seen others where the video kind of with sound effects and other things,
Well, there is
like,
that, yeah.
you know, they totally make it
He
seem
doesn't
like
do
he's
that
dunking
because
on people.
when you see that feed, it's not from his channel.
Yeah, I know, but people don't associate that, right?
But here's-
People who are crazy don't, like, look at
Yeah,
that and say, okay,
yeah.
was this him doing that or somebody else doing like that?
Here's the thing. It goes much deeper than that even, because you get, you know, I watched, there's a guy that I like watching and listening to, actually more than watching, because podcast, what's there to watch? Unless they're showing a chart.
Yeah.
Dave Rubin, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
And he became good friends with Charlie Kirk. Mm-hmm. Well, everybody's saying, oh, well, Stephen King, Charlie Kirk said that he said gays should be stoned to death.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Exactly. Now, he did use those words because he was giving an example of how people can take something out of Scripture.
Oh, really? So
And-
he said the words, but somebody took it out of context and...
No, what
Stephen
he's
King-
saying is you can build all kinds of whatever you want to build by just taking a verse. Like we could take this verse, and then now that's your focus, forgetting all the other verses that talk about the love, especially those in the New Testament with Jesus.
Well, and you really... It's context.
And so
Right? Context matters.
Stephen King, Mr. Wonderful Brainiac author, had to apologize for that.
Well, and he
walk
should've.
it back. Yeah, but the problem is everybody's reposting that. Everybody's reposting
The
that.
walk back or the first one?
No, not the walk back. What he
I
did first.
saw the walk back. I didn't see the other one.
Yeah.
I saw the walk back.
My point is people, they pull everything out of context.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. And
That's why I say context matters.
which is
and
why you
consistency.
can say, when someone says, oh, well, so-and-so, no, he's brilliant, he's, you know, kind, whatever. No, I'm sorry, you're not brilliant if you're just going to believe what somebody wrote in Crayola so-and-so said this and believes this and posts it, and now you're going to repost it. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
That's not intelligent.
No.
It's stupid. Because there have been lots of times, especially as Trump was being voted in, not that I'm a MAGA guy, I got no MAGA hats, but
He secretly has a MAGA hat.
it's MAGA underwear.
That's right.
So Chelsea is like, she's very concerned being gay. She's very concerned. You know, I'm hearing this and this and this. And I would look at these news stories, you dig deeper, and it's like, okay, here's where that idea came from. It didn't come from him at all.
Yeah.
It came from someone who thought that someone around him might think this way. It's like, come on, people.
Yeah.
And it wastes a lot of my time. Rita, my loving sister, has said some stupid batshit crazy things, and I will look it up. I'll do the research because you have to.
Yeah.
And once you've established that this source here is giving me bullshit,
Then you have to disregard it from then on.
or anytime you hear something from that, you know how to look at it now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I see how you come to that conclusion because what you did. Boy, I tell you, we had a foster child years and years ago, way before we were living here. His mom was batshit crazy, and it would happen every time. She would call, and we'd have this conversation, calm her down, hang up. Everything's fine. And that was weird.
What was that?
I think it was my glasses.
Oh.
Everything's fine. And then I would turn to Julie and I said, okay, so now she's taken what I said. She now thinks I said this, which means this. And now she thinks I said this. And she's going to call in a little bit saying that I said this over here. And sure as shit, it would happen. Every
So you had her down.
I could follow her batshit trail in her head.
What does that say about you if you could follow the logic?
I'm not going to answer that.
What does it say about you? It says we don't have any chips. That's what it says.
Oh, well. And so, I know it won't fly with people who want their narrative to be their narrative, but you gotta do your research because, case in point, Dave Rubin, I started to go down that path. He was on a news channel, I believe, and he did kind of lose it. He was yelling at this guy because the stuff this guy has on his website, and he's going, this is your title, this is your title, this is your title, you know, this is wrong. And then it got to the point of, you know, where he's misleading people. He's telling lies and was telling lies about Charlie Kirk. He even played the guy saying, he goes, this is you saying it. You know, you can't deny this. And the guy was denying it. And he goes, so the same thing is like with the Charlottesville hoax, you know, and do you believe that? And he says, yeah, he said that those people, that the racists were fine people.
Yeah.
Dude, we all know, if you listen to it, Trump never said that. This is a news guy with a news website.
Well, obviously it's not really news. It's a narrative.
Exactly. And they're listening to all that crap. And people like Jason's brother is deep in it. And you know what blew me away?
What's that?
We were talking, and he goes, oh, my stepbrother, sister's husband, he's even worse. It's like, wow! How do you get even worse? That's insane.
Well, I'm sure there are worse.
Yeah.
I did find this interesting thing. Two things. One, I saw this video because, you know, all the conservative guys now are like, we're all Charlie Kirk, and they're all yelling and screaming, right? Like, ridiculous. Like, it's a little bit over the top. Like, yes, it's sad. We should all be concerned. We should all be sad. But, like, they're going over the top. And Ben Shapiro was, like, going over the top and saying, oh, I'm going to start going to college campuses, and I'm going to take up Charlie's mantle. And it was, like, him on the bottom and, you know, like a commentator on the top. And the commentator on the top was like, well, then I guess you can't be a Jew. Because if you're going to be Charlie Kirk, you have to be a Christian. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that?
That's funny.
It was pretty funny. I found that.
But Ben Shapiro, he's surrounded by security. He has to be. He's got death threats on him all the time.
I know.
And here's the other thing that I think is nice about one of the bad results on their side, what they would consider a bad result, is the fact that obviously there's some people on the right that aren't changing their mind. There's people on the left that are normal. They've got a different opinion on how government should run and that kind of stuff. And like a friend in another state, I saw he posted, look, I might disagree with Charlie Kirk about this kind of stuff, but this is bad. This is wrong. Yay. There's lots of people like that. But then you got your nutters. Well, where the hell was I going with this? Ben Shapiro, he goes to campuses and he's dealing with that all the time too.
Yeah.
And the difference though, even though you got nutters on the right and nutters on the left, here you've got this guy that died, and everybody comes out, they have these big rallies, nothing's burned, nothing's looted, nothing is polluted, nobody's killed,
Yep.
nobody's mugged,
Yep.
no graffiti, and so there are those people right there in the middle that aren't on these two camps. They're able to see who's batshit crazy. There's nutters on both sides, but let's face it, it is true. The violence is all coming from the left. And I loved a stat that some news guy was saying about how, like, only 4% of the political violence comes from the left. And it was a high percentage from the right. Well, this other commentator who does college campus stuff and that kind of stuff, blanking on his name right now, but anyhow, he said, well, that just didn't sound right. How did you research this? How do you find out? Well, I'll at least go to what I know when I've been attacked. Like a firebomb thrown at them when he was speaking at a college campus. That's an attack. That's a political attack.
Yeah.
Guess what? Because that was during the Biden administration. It wasn't an attack from the left. It was like some domestic thing or whatever. It wasn't political violence. It wasn't an attack from the left. It was just that. He started to check out different things that are blatantly that way. It wasn't classified that way by the FBI. And he said, oh, now that statistic is making more sense.
Yeah.
Because we all know what our eyes see.
Yeah. Well, we all know what our eyes see, but what our eyes see, unless you were there, is tainted by something.
Everybody's tainted by something. I'll agree with that.
Even what you see, even if it's just presented as a video, it's always tainted. It's always like shifted
The
one
music.
way. The music, yeah, absolutely.
That changes how you feel about something.
Absolutely.
Which was one of the things that was a big giveaway on the whole January 6th nonsense. Why is it at the trials that they had in Congress, they had music background
Did they really?
and the sound effects of the violence to make it
Feel
bigger and louder and that kind of stuff? Come on, man. It was a production.
Yeah.
It was a production well acted out.
Well, at least we don't have to act out a production in the Cabana.
No, it's legit here.
That's right.
And here's the difference. You want to be a nutter, you're welcome here. But
We're gonna call you a nutter,
you could, yeah,
but you're welcome.
yeah. I'll make you a drink.
I did find something interesting today.
By the way, I think my nose.
No. I mean, we should switch so you save that.
Thank you. Well, that's not fair.
Okay, and then clean it out. Okay.
My nose is too big because it's hitting this thing inside here.
So there was a man in Texas who spiked his pregnant girlfriend's drink with abortion-inducing medication.
Oh man.
she refused to get an abortion. Okay? And he is being charged with a capital murder. But if she would have just gotten an abortion, no big deal.
Yeah, yeah. That's the nonsense of the world, ladies and gentlemen. The nonsense of the world.
Like, in order for her to be able to get an abortion and him to... I mean, obviously, like, spiking her drink with, like, that's wrong. Like, but it should be more like assault. Yeah?
Not on the child.
No,
It's
no,
murder.
on her.
Oh, on her, yeah.
I'm saying...
On the child, it's murder.
But if we're saying that because the law, because she can
I
do
know.
it, I'm just trying to, like...
You can't make sense out of that kind of nonsense. You can't.
No, but what would the appropriate punishment be? It wouldn't be murder because she can murder legally, right?
Right.
So, assault on her body?
Guilty of surprise. Cheers.
I found this wildly fascinating. Mm-hmm. Because how can it be a capital murder
Yeah.
if she can just go do it? Now, I'm not, obviously I know your opinion. My opinion is a little bit different.
What's my opinion, Devin?
Come on, man. You think it's wrong, and it should
Of course it's
never
wrong.
happen.
Of course it's wrong. I'm not a science denier. I believe no one should be allowed to kill someone else just because they're an inconvenience.
I hear your opinion.
That's not an opinion. You should not be allowed to kill someone because they're an inconvenience. And that is 99% of the abortions.
Sure.
Why is there a shadow on me?
Is there a shadow on you? Is there a ghost in here?
Is it from... Is the...
That's weird. What is that from?
I think maybe the light is just pointed weird. I don't know.
It's weird you got a ghost on your
I think it shows my black heart.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay, so, but on a good subject,
Okay.
on a wonderful subject,
Wonderful subject.
because, and this was something that Julie was like, well, why didn't you do this for your Happy Friday? Well, because this was really big with everybody. Not everybody is into this. I am now officially a grandfather.
Oh yeah, cheers. We were gonna talk about that.
Here's the other
and I
thing.
forgot. How was that? You went up there, right? I'm assuming?
Went up there, got to see the kiddo, got to even hold kiddo, and they did want us wearing masks, which I didn't feel as bad about because she actually almost lost her life. Rachel did. Yeah, it was bad. They let the labor go too long, and she might not even be able to have any more babies. Because something happened with her womb. I don't know all the ins and outs. She lost a ton of blood, and
So there's a
For
legit,
Jo-
like, she didn't want to get sick.
well, not just that, but the birthing canal is part of. It has all kinds of stuff, germs, basically that the baby needs.
Yeah.
And then because of everything being disruptive, she wasn't able to breastfeed. So then you've got natural immunities that aren't being passed on. It's like, you know what? You've been through a shitload. I'm fine with that. I'll wear a mask. But here's the thing. I think that scare made them realize maybe we're being a little too... I can't think of the right word. Not really controlling, but it is kind of controlling and saying, well, you have to be vaccinated for this, and for this, and for this, and for this, and you got to wear a mask, and you got to do this. And then they all of a sudden realized, dang, they can change really fast. Let's
Live a little?
let's live a little. And so it was really nice. We got to hold the baby, and I have a little bit of Photoshop to do so that I can post a picture because
thought you
we're
were
not allowed.
supposed to
We're not allowed to post pictures. Oh, trust me, the picture I post will be fine.
Okay.
Let's just say he's going to be a spitting image of his daddy.
Well, congratulations. I love babies. I love weddings and babies.
Interesting. Why is that?
I don't know. I just like weddings. Love babies.
Okay. Babies I can understand. Kind of. I love the whole aspect of creating life and the birth and the family and all that kind of stuff.
No, I just like babies.
Oh, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I'm not a baby fan.
I just think they're cute and,
No.
you know.
Babies, no.
Except for when they're ugly. Except for when the mom's like, isn't that the cutest baby ever? And it's like a dog face. And you're
Okay,
just like,
I actually had a nurse slap me because when Courtney was born, it was an emergency. And here's the other crazy thing. Jordan went through what I went through. I don't know. Did I ever tell you this story about with Courtney when she was born?
I don't know.
Because you already know about Courtney.
Yeah,
Courtney passed on just before her second birthday. Julie's in the hospital, and they're thinking it's way early, so we just got to lay you here, have monitors on you and on the baby. And so we're going to be there for days because they thought it was a lot earlier.
Yeah,
They didn't realize she had lissencephaly. And so, so every now and then the monitors on the baby, it's like all of a sudden, no heartbeat or anything. They just make Julie move, and it's all fine. It just, weird things. And at one point, it did that. Nurse came in. She has Julie get on her side. And so I'm sitting here. You're the nurse. Julie's here. She lays on her side, and there's this massive pool of blood. Julie didn't realize. She didn't feel it. And I just kind of went, I didn't want to freak out Julie, so I just didn't say anything. I just went, and the nurse looks over, and man, she hits this button on the wall, and alarms go off. She gets Julie up on all fours, and just wheels her down the hallway. They cut her open, got Courtney out. Courtney actually wasn't alive, but they revived her because nobody knew what she had. And it's like I almost lost Julie. And if we had not been in the hospital, Julie would be dead.
Oh, yeah.
And I would have been a single father. Well, single parent.
Father.
Well, yeah, but...
What are you, a they, them? Come on.
No, but even if Julie was alive, I'm still a single father. That's my point. I would have been a single parent. We might have been, sure, there can be 3 or 4 dads in this relationship.
No, but nobody calls it a single father.
Well, anyhow, the point is we dodged that bullet. And it was weird that Jordan went through that as well.
A bullet bourbon? You dodged a bullet bourbon?
I didn't dodge this bullet. My nose didn't either. So anyhow, that was a rabbit trail off of what I was talking
Jordan
about.
Went through that.
Yeah. Shit. I gotta rewind the tape to see what the hell I had originally started with.
When you go down the
Cabana hole. Yep.
Oh, we were talking about babies and weddings.
Oh, yeah. And I got slapped by that nurse because then, after everything's all said and done, they had to stitch up Julie and everything. She's got to be in the hospital longer. And I went in and I saw Courtney and came back, and Julie asked, "How does she look?" And I said, "She's butt ugly." And the nurse slapped me. She goes, "You don't say that." And I said, "But she is." Sorry.
Sorry, Julie.
Sorry, Courtney. Sorry, Courtney. Cheers. She's not butt ugly now.
I'm sure she's not.
Yeah, that probably wasn't a good thing to say.
Probably not.
And then when we finally, we used to call her our little deadhead, like
Grateful Dead?
Grateful Dead, yeah, our little deadhead. And we finally had this one family, really wonderful family, that stepped up to help us and would watch her so that we could actually finally
Sleep.
have a moment together, go out on a date. No, they didn't watch her overnight. This was early on, before the feeding machine. Another story. But it was their first night, and we really honestly didn't know how long Courtney was going to live. We didn't know if it's going to be a week, if it's going to be years. And so she goes, because this is before cell phones too.
Yeah.
She goes, so what do I do if she dies? And I said, I just stick her in the freezer. And the look on her face was like, huh? And Julie was like, no, he's kidding. He's kidding. Just, we'll be back. It's all right.
Oh, you are uncouth. You are uncouth, my friend.
I'm couth to the un.
Just put her in the freezer. Like my dad and those cats. He had to put some cats in the freezer because they were going to die.
Wait, they weren't dead yet?
No. They were almost dead. So he put them in the freezer so they would their breath would, they wouldn't suffer.
It sounds to me like that's suffering.
I don't know. From everything I've been told, that's the...
Someone's calling SPCA?
What's the SP?
ASPCA? What was the animal thing?
ASPCA or something? Yeah, something like that. No, apparently that's the most humane way
Really?
to do it. Yeah. According to cat breeders. Which, some of them have purple hair. So, I don't know.
According to cat breeders. Okay.
I don't know.
According to people breeders, just stick them in the freezer.
Well, that's what you said.
I'm a people breeder.
I just hit my nose on that.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a problem.
Nah. That's okay.
This one's pretty sharp.
I'm just glad that those are green. If they're going to hit your nose, you might accidentally pull something out.
Yeah. So, I like weddings and babies. I don't know why.
I've never been a baby fan. But what I love about kids is that they're great, and the next year's even better. There are new headaches, there are new issues, and then the next year it's even better.
And then there are new
The
issues.
next year there's even better.
Is
But
it?
the issues change. Yeah, because you have more of a relationship that eventually turns into an adult relationship.
Sure. In that aspect, yeah. I told Christina, your dad, wasn't there when you were young, and that's tragic, right?
Yeah.
That's not good. But if I had to choose between, being there when they're small or being there from the time they're 20 to the time I die, I would take that every time. Now, it would suck to not be able to influence them, right, in a way in which you see fit as a parent. But, you can fix that, hopefully.
Okay. That ties in with the original bit about batshit crazy people. You hear these people trying to say that the shooter was, Christian, right-wing, gun-owning family. That's who shot Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, but he wasn't that way.
I know.
So, that's a complete bullshit.
But if you just say where he came from and don't add that he was living with a tranny transitioning, which has been unfortunately linked to a lot of shootings lately.
It's quite unfortunate.
It's yeah.
But if you listen to the left, the reason why they're doing that is because they've been so oppressed for so many years.
Oh, I know.
That,
because trannies have even existed for so many years.
well, not in this capacity, because they killed themselves, remember? Right? They all killed themselves, yet
Yeah, we have more.
deaths now than before.
Here's the thing.
I'm just confused by the data.
Here's the thing. With gays, it has always been about the same percentage. It's still about the same percentage as it always was. But ever since the tranny, different gender, different identity, they, them, whatever, skyrocketed. It's completely social contagion because it has more to do with instability than anything else.
Family instability?
No, their mental instability.
Did you hear
Because you
about that
find these
Disney
constant
executive?
leagues.
Did you hear about that Disney executive? She was proclaiming on social media that she was so proud that she had 2 kids. One of them was non-binary and one of them was trans.
I rest my case.
Like
What are the odds?
the odds of that happening with 0 influence.
Yeah. It's completely social. It's completely mental instability.
But it's not. It's not even like.
Well, why?
Social? It's like.
Oh, but here's the thing. There was a psychologist.
No. I know where you're going with this. What I'm saying is this particular 2 people, it wasn't their friends. It was their fucking parents. It was their mom influencing them.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can be whatever. Do you want to be this? And look,
Yeah.
little kids like, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, is that what you want me to be, mommy?
Yeah, exactly. And let's face it, psychosis always comes down to the mother. I'm
say that
sorry.
lovingly.
I'm sorry, but moms are just batshit crazy.
I don't know. There's a bunch of dudes on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
I mean-
but they want to be moms.
Dana, they just want to be who they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, that's the thing. If you were to watch a plethora of these videos of Charlie Kirk talking to someone who is truly just talking about, look, I got this issue. He was always very,
Very kind.
gentle and kind. He got in the face of people who were getting into his face.
Yeah.
But he was very kind. And I saw a great one where I don't know if it was a Christian school or what, but this kid was like, how can you call yourself a Christian? These people are gay, blah, blah, blah. And Charlie just eviscerated him, pointing out, this is what Christ calls us to do, is to be with everyone and to love them.
Yeah. Yeah, he was very kind to one lady. She was like, or maybe there were 2. There was one like trans lady and she I don't know, whatever. And she was like, I've heard a lot of things about the medication and things, and like she was genuinely interested in his opinion. And he was like, well, like two things can be true at the same time, right? I can accept you as who you are, but I can also like want better for you.
Right.
From my belief system.
Right.
It doesn't mean that I'm going to tell you what to do.
Right.
Right? But I can want better for you, and I should tell you that I want better for you.
Right.
And the other one was a gay dude, and he was like, as a gay guy, I don't feel like I can be a conservative. He's like, why not? You can be in my club any day. Like,
well, Dave Rubin is gay.
oh, is he?
He's married to a man. They've adopted kids. Charlie Kirk was a very good friend of theirs.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing. You can disagree about
Exactly.
that and still be friends.
Exactly.
I would have loved, like, you remember when Jim asked me the question on the boat about what's after?
Yeah.
I would have loved to hear, Charlie's, like, what he would have said to me if I would have said that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I never heard anybody ask him that question, right?
Yeah.
I would have been super interested to see what he would have said.
If you watched long enough, there might have been somebody who asked that kind of question with Frank Turek. I don't know if you ever seen him.
I've never heard anyone say, ever, like, it's not that I disbelieve, it's just I don't have that feeling.
Right.
What should I do?
Stop that feeling.
Like, Everyone can tell you, oh, just ask Jesus into your heart. But if you don't feel it, like you don't have that thing that Charlie, you have, obviously.
Well, but there's...
What do you do?
But there's also... Some people live by feeling, some people live by logic, and both can actually lead you to Christ.
Well, that's fine, but logic has not.
Why? He is the best documented person in the world, man.
Sure, that's fine.
The dude rose from the dead. There's way too many things that point to that.
I understand that. My logic is not that good.
Don't try to be a half Spock. My logic is not that good.
No, like...
No, dude, I'm just telling you.
I understand. There are people that believe that, and there's evidence that if you take it at what is said as face value, that appears to be the case.
But it's not just there. It's everywhere.
What do you mean there?
It's not just in the Bible.
I'm not talking about the Bible. I'm talking about that sheet. I'm talking about all this stuff.
You know, here was an interesting thing. And I hadn't really thought about it this way. It was a guy that came to Christ, and how he came to Christ was all these other religions he discovered, they say good things about Jesus.
Yes.
All of them.
But all of them require faith.
No, all of these other religions say this is the way you get to God. 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 Now, Jesus was a great person, a prophet, sent by God, a wonderful man. And he went, wow, I ought to take a look at what Jesus said.
Sure.
Since all religions are pointing to Christ, Jesus of Nazareth.
I understand that.
We ought to just listen to what he said.
I understand that. But it still requires faith.
Of course.
That is what I am.
Faith is not blind. Faith is trust.
Well, maybe I just don't trust anybody. That's like...
I think that's part of your hang-up.
Maybe.
Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you.
Yes! You know what? Here's the cool thing.
I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you to hide a murder for me.
No, I'm not doing that.
So I don't trust you.
Wait.
To hide a murder for me.
Is little Devin and Disa okay? Nisa?
I wouldn't kill them.
Is Christina okay?
Well, yes, she is.
Good! No murder mysteries tonight.
It's quite hot.
Dude, I know. Today was a warm day.
I know, 89 I think I read in my car. Ugh.
And so, okay, here's the thing. I should have done what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I came outside in my shorts and went, oh.
Yeah,
came back inside and put on my long pants. Today, I just went, oh man, it feels kind of warm. No, I should have went back inside and put on my shorts.
You should have. I wore shorts today. See? Shorts.
Yeah.
I got 22,411 steps today.
Let's see what I got, boys and girls.
That equals 9.9 miles. I almost hit 10 miles today.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. I get about 2,200 steps a mile. You're looking at your pictures.
Yes, because it's here.
No, look for your steps. Nobody cares. They forgot about the picture already.
I haven't, because I opened this up in the pictures.
So we're going to sit here for another 15 minutes
No!
while you're looking for a picture.
We're talking.
Instead of telling me how many steps you had.
I got at least 5,000.
You think so? No. How many jobs did you do today?
No, I didn't.
You don't do jobs. How many jobs did you look at today?
I did bids.
Yeah.
Bids, sir.
Jobs.
Hey, and I worked out, kind of.
I did too, to the tune of 22,000 steps.
That's not a workout. That's just walking. Anybody can walk. Well, okay, not Julie.
I mean, anybody can walk, sure, but are they doing it briskly with the intent of
briskly
lowering their blood sugar?
Ooh, And how's your blood sugar doing?
I'm sure it's not good. I had chips here. I had chips with dinner.
Devin,
I know.
how many times must I tell you, don't do anything that
201.
I offer you?
201. But this was dinner. See? Dinner spiked up, and then it came back down,
Yeah.
and then it went a little bit, and then I came over here and had chips.
Why am I not seeing this bottle of booze?
Because it doesn't like you, man.
I know. This is insane.
Oh, check this out. I got this app that will put all my bottles that I have
Show it to the camera.
in. See? So there I'm cataloging my liquor collection. And it has this cool feature. If you don't know what to do, you can say, pick my pour. And you just pick it, and you pick your pour, and it'll randomly tell you what to drink.
What is it?
Well, that's Blanton's, because I only have 3 bottles in there, but... Oh, and it has an infinity bottle. Speaking of infinity bottles, Dana.
Yes.
You need to,
Oh!
yeah.
Yeah.
You said you were gonna
I was gonna.
round up some people, just like I said I was gonna bring that little short guy to your party.
Wait, short guy.
Yeah. Malcolm in the middle.
Oh, he's not. Shh.
Oh, he's like
not
5'2".
tall. He's not tall. You're
He's like
right.
5'2". Come on. Sorry, Freddie.
Yeah. How
Man,
come
you're
you
just-
let me down? How come you let me down?
Because I'm an awful friend.
You are.
I know. I suck. I suck at everything in life.
Come on, Scotland. Oh, this was some good gin right there. Orkney Gin Company. Very good.
Oh, that was good.
That was very good.
I can't believe Rita didn't bring us any swow.
Yeah. You didn't bring yours out. Because she just left. She didn't hang out.
I know. I would have brought it out if she would have hung out.
My
Although
s-
now that Kevin doesn't like me because he thinks I'm a pusher. You know, Carl doesn't like me either. We invited Carl over for dinner, okay? Carl and his daughter's roommate
Okay.
for dinner.
They're going to be here for the book signing.
Are they? No, they're not. They said they are, but they're not. If they come for the book signing and they didn't come for dinner,
I'm gonna text
be
Carl.
Pissed.
I'm gonna
He's
text
gonna
Carl and
fucking
I'm gonna
come
say,
because
"Hey,
you're-
dude."
you're a much better friend than I am." So he said
Here's to being a much better friend than Devin.
he declined dinner, okay, because he said he was going hunting. Okay, cool. So then I saw him at work and I'm like, "Hey, you're going hunting this week?" He's like, "No, it got canceled." And I'm like, "Oh, do you want to come over Friday night then? Like maybe not for dinner, but just come over." He was like, "Yeah, I'll call you." And then he didn't, and then he didn't call me. And then I called him, and he was having dinner with his daughter.
Oh, well, come on. It's
And they were both invited. It wasn't like she wasn't invited. He was like, "Oh yeah." I think people think that just because I offer booze, that they have to take it.
Look at me. I've got more booze in my glass.
Well, this is a little different.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen you pour my glass a few times. I think, and so Kevin probably didn't want to hang out because he thought I'd just come over and force him to drink.
No, Rita really wanted to show him Oregon because this is where she's from.
I don't know why. It's not that great.
Oregon is, okay, as a state, archaeologically, coastally especially, it's top notch. I love the coast.
It's cold though. You can't
Yes,
really
I-
play in the water.
Oh, can't play in the water.
I'm just
Because
saying.
I'm weak. I'm a pussy.
I don't see you out there without your wetsuit.
No, I've been out there without a wetsuit before.
Yeah, when it's 75 degrees at the coast.
No,
Tell me I'm wrong.
at my age, you're not wrong. I would have a heart attack and die.
I mean, from a landscape perspective, like the reason why people like this place is it's an hour and a
mild.
half. It's an hour and a half to the snow. It's an hour and a half to the coast.
Yeah.
Like from that perspective, and even like
That's an hour and a half to pot down in Eugene.
to pot.
Pot. It used to be you had to get your pot down in Eugene.
Oh, now you can just get it everywhere.
I know. It ruined everything, making
Really?
pot legal. I remember my friends and I We found out someone in the trailer court that was growing their own.
Nice.
So we used to weed their crop.
My father-in-law used to grow his own when he had this greenhouse in Spokane before he moved. And his tree was literally 5 feet tall. He had like
Whoa.
6 of them.
Wow.
He had so much like extra that he just like froze it all, and he said, I don't need to grow for like 3 years.
Wow.
He had so much.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy to see how big those things were. And I'm like, man, you can make clothes from that, right? Like, why is that outlawed? Well, I know
Well,
it's
it's
not really
different.
the same. It's a
It's
little
different.
different, but
Yeah.
but then why is hemp outlawed? And
Is it?
yeah, for the longest time it was also
Oh.
because the cotton.
But also for the longest time it wasn't.
but then the
And
cotton
then it was.
industry
Exactly. It's always about cash.
always about money.
Always about money.
Everything in this life is about money.
Sad to say, it's true. In this world.
But it's always been that way.
Oh, no, you're absolutely right. It's
Like it's always been about wealth and power.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
It's just who has it and who doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if you don't have it, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Unless you're in America.
I need to play the lottery more.
No, you don't. Don't pay the poor tax, Christina.
Oh.
Christina plays all the time.
How's that working?
We're not rich, so it's obviously not working that good.
You might be lying.
No.
Maybe you're holding out.
No.
We were friends before you were rich.
We're friends?
We were friends before you were rich.
Yeah,
Remember that.
of course. Why wouldn't I remember that?
I don't know.
Yeah, if I was rich, I'm not saying
Okay,
I tell you, but there'd be signs.
Okay, here's the thing. If you decided to get a lottery ticket when it was like $1 billion.
I did it one time.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times when it's the big numbers. Like, why not?
Yeah.
So, what would you do if you did win it?
How much?
Let's say 500 million.
I would aggressively grow it to try to buy an NFL team.
To what?
Try to buy an NFL team.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. But you need $6 billion minimum.
Okay, so then what would you do with 500 mil?
I would grow it. I would do everything
Okay.
in my power to grow it.
Let's back it up.
Okay. Well, you asked me what I would do.
No. You win 500 mil. Do you take the one time?
Oh, you always take the one time.
Thank you.
Always. You're an idiot if you don't.
Yeah.
But you're an idiot if you're playing. So, like,
So you probably do the payment plan.
I mean, the payment. Here's the problem with the payment plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not only time value of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are people. Like, even if you're like, at the time you're like, I know I can't, like, I will blow all this money, so I'm going to just do the 30-year thing so that I'm guaranteed money and I'll be wise. There are people that will give you loan on that future money and you will fall prey to that. So you might as well just take it all up front and be stupid. Like, if you're going to be stupid, just be stupid.
Right.
Like, don't pretend like you're going to not be stupid. Right? So you definitely take the money up front.
Okay, so now
Okay.
you've got 250 mil.
Oh, I thought you were saying 500 mil after
Well,
everything.
No,
After.
not after.
250 million. I mean,
It's sad when you're going, yeah, I don't know if that's enough.
well, it's definitely not
I'm
enough.
going to have to keep working my job.
Oh no, I'm definitely quitting. Like, I'm
There's my point.
Definitely not.
Okay, you
working.
got the 250. Do you stay in that house? No, you don't, do you? You leave me and the cabana. I've got to board up that door going into your
What if we just-
domicile.
What if we just upgraded your cabana?
Here's to a cabana upgrade.
I mean, where do you want your cabana?
I'd just buy the property behind
No.
us.
Again, you think like Christina. You think small. You think small. Christina does this. She was like, well, if we won like 200 million, like, I would build the house on our Hawaii property. And I'm like,
Why?
if you want to have a place in Hawaii, fucking go to Kona and buy a $3 million place where you have your own private fucking beach.
Yeah.
Like, you got $250 million.
Yeah.
Like, you are thinking in today's money, right? Like, you have to forget, if you win $250 million, you have to forget everything you know and relearn what life could be.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, you shouldn't do stupid stuff, but, like, why would you waste $500,000 on a house in a place when you would rather be in Kona?
Okay.
Right?
You just reminded me to do stupid stuff. There was some lottery a long time ago. It was getting really big. And so the news always is, gotta go out there. What would you do if you win? Because everybody's in line to buy their ticket. And this dude on camera goes, cocaine and hookers.
Well, but
And she's just like, because it was live.
yeah.
And
What are
so
you
it was
gonna do?
on there. Cocaine and hookers. Okay, back to you, Jim.
Well, Scott Storch can tell you how much money you can lose to cocaine and hookers.
Who?
He was a music producer.
I have no idea who that
I know you don't, because you don't like.
What kind of music?
It was hip hop.
Yeah, that ain't. Well, okay, hip hop is music.
He played.
Hip hop is music.
everything.
I will grant you that. It's
He-
a rap that's not.
Same thing. It's the rappers are, but he played the keyboard, like he played it. He didn't sample anything.
Right.
There were no samples. So you can say, what can you say about that? If, like, I can understand your point of, all you're doing is sampling something and putting a drum beat under it. But if you're making the music, right? Like, he actually played the keyboard.
Cool.
He's really fantastic. No training whatsoever.
Oh, wow.
Like a savant.
Wow.
Like, super good. And he had like 30 #1 hits in a year and a half. Like, ridiculous.
Wow.
And he had 150 million, and he blew it all on cocaine and hookers. Not for him, right? Just he parties every weekend, right?
It's a tried old tale.
Yeah. Cocaine and hookers.
And speaking of tail,
Hookers.
hookers.
So
Okay,
I don't know.
we don't
like,
want to say
all right.
cheers to hookers.
No. But 250 million. I mean,
Yeah, what would you do? Because quite honestly, I really would not move. I wouldn't.
yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You would, because people would break into your house once they found out. You would
No.
move. Yeah.
No.
It's the same thing like Mr. Beast said. You know who Mr. Beast is?
Sounds familiar.
His name is that YouTube channel. Like the
I know.
#1 YouTube channel in the world.
Really?
Like, he makes hundreds of millions of dollars. And he put all his money into his videos. Okay? He didn't have anything. But he was like, I had a house and I was completely happy living there. But once somebody on the internet found out where I lived, I got broken into like 5 times.
Right.
Even though I didn't have anything.
Right.
So when you have money like that, you have
They
to
think you have something.
like,
You know, here's the thing. Here's the difference between me and him. I would have fun with that. I would create so many booby traps. Can you imagine
Yeah, and then
the
you'd go to
booby
jail.
trap? I don't care. I'll buy my way out of jail.
hey, if you got money, you can buy your way out of jail.
That's right. Just ask Hillary.
Did she buy her way out of jail, or did they just not prosecute her?
Yeah.
See,
6 to 1, half a dozen.
No,
the
when
other.
you're that level, you don't even get prosecuted,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
right?
Here's to you, Hillary. I love you.
Wow.
No, I would so booby trap the place, and not in a deadly way.
Julie would not
Okay.
want to live here if you won $200.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Speaking of booby trap, Jason was telling me with his brother. So they get there, they buy their place, they move in. It's like days they're broken into, of course,
Because they're white people.
in Mexico.
Yeah.
And so anyhow, so they get a security place. They're going to do this electric fence there. Yeah. And he's showing pictures. Here's how effective it is. It's dead bodies, people who got electrocuted on this fence that they put in. See? Look at these dead bodies. We do a really good job.
You can do that there?
Yeah.
Holy shit, let's move to Mexico.
So here's to dead bodies and coming to Christ.
Okay.
Well, we did talk about that earlier.
Yeah, but it's more fun to talk about electric fences that are legal.
That are legal. I would build an electric fence if I
No,
won
you would.
millions.
Julie would make you move if you won 250 million.
She would not make me
She
move.
would.
I wouldn't move. So I'm not moving.
All right.
Because I
Christina.
love you.
All right, Christina. We could move together. It's fine.
I'm not praying for you.
If you have 250 million, that's a great friend. I just told you I'd upgrade your cabana, but you can't move for me. That's a great friend. Cheers to great friends.
To great friends.
Who won't?
And who's texting me at this hour?
I don't know. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Is that all?
Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock.
We can do another hour.
Well, not on camera though. Sorry, guys. This is off limits.
All right.
We have
Cheers.
adult stuff to talk about.
We don't want to get, banned.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. COVID. COVID ban.
Cheers. Happy going down the cabana hole.
That's right. Episode 68. Next time, episode 69.
When the automatic light turns off.
You know it's time.
Yeah.